Hello everyone, welcome back to Your Java Teacher. In previous video we learned how to create a simple Java project using IntelliJ IDE, and we were able to run the sample project and saw hello world written on console as output. Now in this video we will be learning the basic structure of Java and a hello world program, and we will understand that program completely. So let's get started. Now in this video we will be creating a project from scratch, and this time we are going to take archetype as the Maven. So Maven, here we have to select the Maven. In the previous video we selected IntelliJ as the build system. Now this time we are selecting Maven. So basically Maven is more powerful, and it's build and management tool for Java projects and other languages also. So basically it just make the life of a Java developer easy, or any other programming languages also they are supporting. So it makes the life of a developer easy by providing several commands and tools. So let's create our project for this video. You can see that our sample code is up and ready, and let's format this to some extent so it will look more beautiful. Now here we can see that as earlier in the previous video we saw that system.out.println and then hello world was here. So the same thing is here again. Now let's understand the package and folder structure. So as we have selected the Maven as our archetype, so here we can see that the folder source main Java. So this is the folder where our Java classes will be written. Now inside the Java folder we can see that there is a org.example is a package. So what is a package basically? So package is nothing but to bundle for Java classes. Let's say we are having different logic, or there are some categorization is there. So to separate out the classes, let's say we are having 20 classes. So if we put all the 20 classes into the same package, it will be difficult to categorize or identify them. So let's say from 20 classes, from 20 classes 10 classes are belonging to some business logic. So we can create a package here by right clicking, and then we can click on new, then we can select this package. We have to provide, let's say, business. So this is going to be our new package. Now inside this package we can create classes which will be belonging to business logic. Let's say we are interacting with users also, so there will be several classes which will interact with front end also. So let's say we want to give a package called front end. So this is another package. So that way we can create multiple packages and organize our classes. Now forget about the package structure. Let's understand what is class and object with real world example. So let's take an example of employee in a company. So employee is a generic term now. So to store the records of employee, there will be an employee class. Now what is the need of class here? Because class will work as a template, and all the employees will have some common details. Common attributes will be there like name, employee ID, salary, address, etc. So employee is a generic term here. So for that we are making an employee class. Now what is an object? When we make some record using a class, we call that as an object. So here let's say Pankaj is a employee of ABC company having following details. So that is the real world object, and the same thing we are correlating in Java programming also. Now here with this one employee class we can make any number of employee records. This is about Java class and object. Now let's understand our code, Java hello world program we have here in the screen. So let's understand that. Now here in our hello world program we can see that this main is a method and this main is a class. So we understood that what is a class now. So here we have provided our class name as the main. Now here we can see that this main name is starting with capital M. So there is a naming culture for Java classes. So that is Pascal convention they are following. So let's say main M is starting with capital. Let's say if there is a class name having business logic, so how we will write that? Business and then L is another, logic is another word, so we will write logic as capital L, then small o, G, I, C. This is how we will write. Now one more thing we can learn here is that whatever the class name is here, the same should be the file name. Here we can see that main.java and same should be the class name. Now here is a difference. We can see that file name is main.java and class name is business logic. So here we are seeing an error and it is saying that rename the file. So if we rename the file, our file name will become business logic. This is what we can understand from our code, like class name and file name should be same. Now here in our main class, there is just one member of this class, that is the main method. The Java main method is usually the first method we are going to learn about, and when we start the programming, this is the most important method we should learn, because this is the entry point of any of the Java program. Now let's understand why do we have this public static void here. So we are having public here because this is the main method and this is the entry point. So this public keyword is a access specifier, and this is making GRE to access this main method so that it will execute the whole program. Now as we are having different packages and there are some other access specifier that we will understand in the coming videos. So for now, let's understand this much only, that public is an access specifier and this is making GRE to access this main method. Now why we are having static here? As we understood that class and object relationship, that whenever we are having a class, we can create object out of that class. Now this static is a keyword which is telling that without creating an object of any particular class, if static is there with a method, that particular method can be accessed or used without creating the object of that class. Now here main is a class and we don't want to create any of the object of this class. So without creating the object of this class, we will be able to access this main method. Now let's understand what is the void means here. Void is basically a return type. If you are confused what is a return type, we will understand complete method signature in the coming video. So for now, let's understand what is the meaning of void. Void means nothing or blank. So basically this main method won't return anything. So that we will understand. If you are confused, forget about this main for void for now. We will understand more about this in detail. Now inside this main method, whatever is there, for now we are having this system.out.println. So let's understand what this system.out.println is. Now if you remember, when we run this program, we are seeing hello world on the console. So console is the thing where we are, for now we are printing or we will be reading from console if anything is there. So for now, let's say system.out.println. So this is basically a command or a statement which is saying whatever is there inside this braces, that thing program has to print on the console. So if we run this program, we will see this hello world on the console. Now we can see that hello world on our console. So similar way, if we are providing something to console, we may want to read something from console also. So there are ways by which we can read some variables or data from our console also. So there are several ways that we will be learning in the coming videos. So that's it for today's video. In the next video, we will learn about variables and data types. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe, share the video with learners.